Hello everyone. In this video, we'll learn about Oracle database services in an Oracle RAC environment. We'll understand what an Oracle service is, how to create a service for PDB, how to connect using that service, and finally, how to test the connection. Oracle database service is a logical interface between an application and an Oracle database. Rather than connecting directly to a database instance, applications connect through a service. This allows Oracle to automatically route connections to the appropriate instance. Now let's see what are the features of Oracle database services. Imagine a company has three different applications like ERP, reporting, and batch processing. Instead of all these applications connecting to the same database instance, we can create a separate service for each application. This helps Oracle spread the workload across different RAC instances and gives better performance. So another big advantage is high availability. If the instance running a service goes down, Oracle automatically moves that service to another available instance. The application doesn't need to change anything because it continues using the same service name. Oracle takes care of everything in the background. In this picture, we have three different applications. 1. ERP application, 2. Reporting application, 3. Batch application. Now we decided that ERP application should always connect to instance 1. Similarly, the reporting application should always connect to instance 2. And the batch app should connect to instance 3. For this, we have to create three different services, one for ERP app, one for reporting app, and one for batch application. Look at this diagram now, creating three different services here. ERP underscore SVC will always connect to instance 1. This is called preferred node, and if that instance is not available, this will connect to instance 2. So next we'll create RPT underscore SVC service for reporting application, which will connect to instance 2. For this service, instance 2 will be the preferred instance and instance 3 will be the available instance. If instance 2 is not available, then it will connect to instance 3. Similarly, we'll create another service which is called bat underscore SVC, which will be connecting to instance 3. Now let's understand the connection flow while using service name. So we have to create one TNS entry using the service name ERP underscore SVC, and the application will use this TNS details to connect to the particular service. So how does it connect to the Oracle instance while using the service name? Let's understand the connection flow here. First, request with scan name hits the DNS server and DNS returns one of the scan IP. Then it connects to scan listener. Scan listener checks the service name. Here my service name is PDB underscore ERP. Then and the scan listener knows the PDB ERP is registered only by empty CDB1 instance 1, which is instance 1. It will make sense later when I create the service, but at this point you just understand the connection flow. Now this will hand over the connection to the local node and then it connects to your database instance. Now I'll create these three services. Let me take you to the database server. So this is my node 1. So as you can see, the database name is empty CDB. First, I'll check the status of the database. As you can see, the database is running on all three nodes. So this is my container database, empty CDB, which is running on all three nodes. I log into the CDB now. Running a command to check the PDB status across all the nodes. You need to format the column. As you can see, the PDB name is mydb, and this PDB is running on all the three instances. Everything looks good. We are now ready to create the services. Let me take you to the document now. Here we are going to create three different services. Let's start with the first one. clear the screen. Now run this first command. What does this command do? srvctl add service db, db name is mtcdb and the service name erp-svc, and where we are creating this service, the pdb database name mypdb, and r is preferred instance, hyphen r mtcdb, hyphen a is available instance. So if you go back to the diagram, you can see that here. So first service ERP_SBC, the preferred node is 1 and the available node is 2. So if you go back to the command, you see here hyphen r is a preferred node, mtcdb1, and hyphen a is mtcdb2. And we are creating this for our PDB database, which is mydb. Let me hit enter. Okay, service is created. In the same way, we'll create the other services also. So second service rpt svc and third one is bat_svc. Yeah, we created the first one. Now we're going to create the second one. Create the third service. So all the three services are created now, but we have not started them. So in the next step we have to start them. I'll start the first service. Start the second one. And the last one. Okay, all the three services are started now. We can quickly verify the running status of these services. Service ERP-SBC, the first service we created, is running. The same way we can check for the other services also. The second one is RPT-SBC. This is also running, and we can verify the last one. This is also running. These services are registered with Oracle CRS also. So if you run the crsctl stat resource -t command, you will be able to see the services there. Let me quickly show you that also. Switch to grid user. Here you can see BAT_SBC service is running on node 3, and then ERP_SBC, which is running on RAC 1, node 1, and there should be one more, yes, RPT_SBC, which is running on RAC 2. So these services are registered in CRS now. Okay, the services are running, and now next thing is to create TNS entries and add them to a TNS file. Switch to Oracle. So add these entries to TNS file. So I just added those entries here. Here I am using pdb_erp TNS name to connect to ERP_SBC service, which is running on instance 1, and pdb_rpt will connect to RPT_SBC service, which is running on node 2, and the third one is pdb_bat, which should be connect to node 3. So I've added this TNS entry. Let's quickly verify if these are working. TNS ping. I just checked the first one, looks good. So now if I connect using this service name, now verify the instance number. It should be instance 1. This has connected to instance 1. So if we run the same command, it should connect again to instance 1. Although we have 3 instances, but as we are using a particular service, it will connect to the preferred node. Let me connect again. That is what expected. Now try to connect using the second service, which is pdb_rpt. So that is the reporting application. And this should connect to instance 2. As you can see here, it has connected to instance 2. Let's check the third one. Verify the instance number. It has connected to instance 3. So this is how we create services to manage different workloads. Please let me know in the comment section if you have any questions. Thank you for watching.